what's up everybody? This is Ryan. I'm in the Red Line Redefined shop. We got the cars. This is a new for you guys. But today we're gonna do some work on the speed. The speed's getting the gauges put in today. We got the 3-pillar gauge pod and the stock one, which we got to cut out. I've already took the liberty of marking stuff out, figuring out where I'm gonna route stuff. So I went ahead and I took out the battery and the battery box, the battery tray, which is over here. You gotta unhook your, I'll show you how to, when I install it, how to do all this stuff, but you gotta unhook your wire, the harness for your ECU, and you got one bolt here and one bolt here to pull this out. And I think that one was already gone, but this one broke, so whatever, you know, rust is a big problem with everything. Let's see here, what else did I do? Okay, let's see how we can do this without blinding you guys. All right, there is a access hole. It's where your hood release, and somebody already ran some wires, and I think it was for the old boost gauge, which I already done pulled that little harness out, and I ran the wideband harness, you know, this one right here. I went ahead and ran that one through because I wanted to figure out how we were gonna do it. So I ran that one through that hole, which is it is way back in there. It's a small hole. I loosened this up to try to give me more access, but it doesn't really move out of your way with all the lines that are ran right there. So once you run that through there, so what we're trying to do, so once you get the harness through that hole, you gotta route it, which I ran it up through here and behind the weather seal. So it's gonna come up here, and this one is for the wideband. Versus still, I'm gonna run the boost gauge stuff with you guys, but that one's gonna hook up in there. And then what it's gonna do is it has a secondary harness, which is over there. I'll show you that stuff here in a minute. But then I'll go into detail when I do this. But it's gonna tie into an accessory wire in the steering column, and then it's gonna tie into the factory harness down here, or ground. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this. We're gonna go ahead and cut this and get this going and get the wires ran. See you in a minute. All right. So we got, this is the harness for the boost gauge, and this connector hooks up here, which is inside your car, which then will in turn run this. Let's see, this short one stays inside the car. We're gonna hook up it into the wiring harness inside the steering column, and this one runs out to the pressure sender. So what we have to do, or I have to cut these, then re-splice them back together. I have connectors, I have more, and I have heat shrink, so I'm probably gonna heat shrink them so that way they are nice and protected. But anyways, so let's go ahead and cut these, and while I'm cutting these and getting ready to run the wire through, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my disclaimer. One, it is, well, go ahead and read it. It is in, I should have made those a little longer. Oh well, it'll be fine. I am not a mechanic. As you can see, I am not an electrician. I am a DIY guy. This is how I do stuff. I'm not responsible for anything that could happen to your car if you follow what I do. This is just how you can do it. There is probably, and more than likely, a better way to do it. Like, you should really put like a fusible link inside where we're gonna tie into that. But this works, and this will get your gauge running. Go ahead and read that disclaimer. But other than that, we're gonna go into a little time lapse. Try not to shake too much for you guys, and get these gauges installed. So since the ground has to stop here, we're gonna cut a little hole and pull the black wire out. We're gonna try to run this one just a wee bit different. Behind the dash, hopefully. Let's see if we found it. Okay, FYI, everybody. There's a passageway way down back here. You'll find a hole. Shove your wires through there so you don't have to run them all right here. But we're not gonna move any of these because it's pointless. Now for the fun part. Now we get to hook all this stuff back up. These suckers are a pain in the dick. You gotta like, I don't even know if I did it right, but I took like a screwdriver and, cause they go right right here, and there's like this little ring tab, and you gotta like pop it away, and you gotta try not to break them. And I don't even know if I'm getting them on right. We're gonna find out. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, see? And I think, I don't really know. That's how they work. So you're not really supposed to pop them off. So these stay on here, and then they go down and clamp onto here, just so you guys know. I couldn't get them to move, but I also didn't know that's how it worked. So I popped it off this way and pulled them away. So now they're all secure. So then we go for this side. Bam. Alright, so that was it. Install is 2.5 hours. We're about to go in there, start the car, and see if it works. We're hoping it works. Hope for the best. I checked the time. It's 2.5 hours. It's 2:30. Well, it was 2:30 in the morning when I checked it. So 2.5 hour install, which really was a lot longer than that because I was routing everything out, and then I had to wait, and then I had to figure this out, and blah blah blah. But that's why I did this for you, so you guys could probably do this in about an hour, depending on your skill set, and have yourself a nice boost gauge. Let's start it up and see if we get anything. I mean, we will, alright, because we did it right. Oh, bad. See, I need to tighten that terminal. You're probably thinking when you're watching, you didn't tighten that terminal. All you did was freaking twist it. Now we got wipe. Now we got power. Turn those off. I'm gonna have to tighten those. It's embarrassing. Okay. All right. So let's turn it off again, so I can see what it looks like. Maybe we can get this thing. Shut off. Shut off. Shut off. Come on. So when you turn the key on, you got, this is for your wideband, so it's saying sensor because it's not plugged in. Then wideband, or the boost gauge is down there, and it's reading 0 right now. So we're gonna go ahead and start it. Negative 14, and I think 14, 16, and I'm pretty sure this car is really loud. Oh, quiet down. 18, 20. All right, so then we got the cob down here. Once that loads up, we're gonna compare. About right. That's about where the other one ran. So that was the old one that you can never see in the daytime, so it was pointless. We're really hoping this one is better to see, and I'm hoping that it being down the first one isn't gonna F me on location, like being able to see it. But I think it'll be fine though. All right, so we got this one up and running. We're gonna monitor live data, and we're gonna go to boost. We're negative 10, negative 20. So honestly, which one's freaking right? This one is straight to the ECU stuff, and that one is right to your, well, you seen where I hooked it up. And that's about where the other one ran. That one ran about 22, so now it's 18. Yeah, we'll play around with it. At least we'll be able to see it. So, that's cool. Hey, this is Ryan. Go ahead and like this video if you liked any part of it. If you didn't like it, give me a comment. Shoot me why you didn't like it or what you want to see, or if there's any other videos you would like to see me do with the car, with the Speed, or any of these cars back here. The hatch, we'll get a big update on the hatch. And yeah, like, comment something whether you liked it or not. Any pointers, I love pointers. I try to respond to everybody that comments. I may not see it right away, but I'll get back to you guys. Like I said, have fun. This is life. Bye.